RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
OG Percy, show no mercy.
The true testament. That's the way my daddy cursed me, man.
FDA. FDA.
The big homie out of Houston.
Yes, sir. Houston Crip FDA, aka Big
On
Fred.
he on Tales of the Crip, right? I had one of the hardest jobs in the penitentiary, and that's to check the news. How big they was, how small it. Yeah, that's my job, nigga.
I announced to the homies in the camp who I was. When I got transferred to the building, on the case situation, I had to re-announce myself to the building. Because these homies don't know me. So the person I had to check in with is Percy.
Yes, sir. Big Fred. Yeah, he did make the documentary. He
he's on the move.
He made the documentary.
Be free.
Yep, aka Fred, the security guard. My guy, I actually messed with FDA. You know, after all of our beef, we did have a nice little beef, but you know, we ended up getting to the get to. Well, he was on No Jumper, and he was asked several times by Adam about you smoking crack.
Shut up, Percy, my nigga.
But he does look like he smoked a lot of crack in the 80s, right?
I'm not disrespecting Texas. I'm not disrespecting Texas like that.
I'm just giving you our perspective.
Okay.
Out here.
This shit crazy.
Right.
And Adam, it was kind of really Adam pushing the narrative, you know?
Oh, yeah, because, you know, listen, the white man gonna pop that whip any way that he can to get Kunta Kinte to holler. You hear me? I seen him pop it on a lot of them. And it works. As soon as he pop it, they get to screaming. Whatever he want them to say. He can change their name from Toby to Kunta Kinte. From Kunta Kinte to Toby. Man, listen, y'all. Right now, flag on the plate. We'd like to take a moment of silence right now to tell FDA we appreciate you for not falling for the whip. You let him pop that whip. You looked at like Denzel Washington in the movie Glory. When Denzel took his shirt off and stuck his back up there and told him, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. And you let him pop it. And you stood on business. That's something you rarely see a nigga do for Percy. Is stand on business, because when they know Percy square business. If I'd gave you smoker vibes when you met me, I believe you would have agreed with him. But you know him when you see him. You done been around me. I done been in your face. Hell yeah, I done got high plenty of days and plenty of nights. You understand me? But guess what? I don't give niggas vibe when they're around me. It's something that man was trying to pull out of you that wasn't there. And I appreciate you, FDA, for keeping Texas strong, nigga. Let the nigga know everybody don't break. Let them know that Crip shit don't break down here. Yeah. No matter how many times he try to pop that whip. And Adam, I told you, Adam. I know it. I know how you is. That's why, you know, everybody want me on No Jumper bed. It's about my 6th. It ain't like, nigga, I know how to get on a plane. I'm scared, but I get on one. But see, it's not about me going there. It's about my integrity, nigga. You hear me? I'm not gonna let you assault my character, homie. You got to talk to me like a man, and crack ain't no man to me. You hear me? Because that's all the way you want to try to play. I'm not that puppet on the string, and then when you see that I'm not the nigga you can play with, then it's going to be, hey, man, it's just a podcast. You're taking things too serious now, because I'm a man.
Well, let me say this in Adam's defense, okay?
Go ahead,
because I actually, I've never just met Adam one-on-one,
right.
So I can't just vouch for Adam, but as a content creator, I can say I've consumed some of Adam's content, and I know that he plays with people like that. He makes zesty comments all the time, comments that people in the black community really don't play about, but he makes them with his people, so it's normalized. Maybe he's not trying to insult your character when he made the 6 questions.
When that's the only thing, when my name I gotta be punks, crackhead, and all this, you know, I gotta be gay and all this old type of man, because he ain't played with me the right way to make me respect him as a man. You know, one thing about me, man, like I said, if I ain't never seen you doing nothing, I ain't gonna put nothing in your mouth. Shout out to FDA. You understand? You can assume what I do and what niggas I do, because one thing about it, I give him a crackhead vibe. Well, he give me a racist white boy vibe. Very much so. Something he probably ain't, but you can't tell me nothing different. Well, just like you can't tell him nothing different about me being a crackhead or being on dope in 80s. Well, that white boy there, shit, I heard he racist, but I see he keep a lot of niggas around him. You understand me? Boys, y'all have to check that out later on. Yeah, y'all peep that out. He keep a lot of niggas around him. You understand me? And I see that.
Make that make sense.
That's all you see sitting around him.
How can it be racist and he got nothing but
Shit, that's what the master do, nigga. Fuck me. You don't see no white boy sitting around at the master plantation but the nigga. Hello? Prove me that wrong. I ain't seen the master on no movie with a partner. All he got is nigga around him. When you racist, that's all you do is keep a house full of niggas. You hear me? Don't worry about it. Now go on run to his defense now, Toon.
Well, I can't defend
I just bullshit out. I bullshit back on the play on Percy. I can't do what Adam do to me.
I can't say that. He did interview a racist white man and a black conservative and had a whole race debate. I don't think he should have. As somebody who has a primarily black audience, as somebody who primarily covers black culture, as somebody with black employees, I don't think he should have gave the racists a platform. So
well, you left out black crime too. You forgot to cover black crime.
Serious. Yeah.
Black crime. Don't leave out black crime.
Right.
He covers that too.
Oh yeah. He covers it. It's all a part of the culture that he covers. You know.
Well, shout out to Adam, man. But I don't.
Gangbang culture.
Yeah. Shit like that. But on the same time,
highly entertaining though.
Only talking. It'd be entertaining if I seen Adam. We both got questions. We both got questions because he probably look at me and judge me, and I'm looking at him judging him. I know you a whole cracker.
Peckerwood.
Without the communion, boss. Don't I don't need juice to juice you up on this one. You the whole cracker without the communion. You hear me? Yeah.
I want to see this no jumper thing happen.
Well, it can happen, but I can't go on them circumstances, man.
Yeah.
I can't go to LA. I can't walk in nobody's city and they got shit on my name because let me tell you something about shit like that. Quit worrying about the podcasters. Them the last motherfuckers don't worry about. It's the niggas in the city. Right. The fools. Right. The ones you don't hear, the ones we don't know. Right. The ones that's gonna get down for their city. He hear he what? Shit, the fuck you think having to pop smoke? He what? He in Hollywood? They don't give a fuck if you in Hollywood, nigga. In the suburbs. Just imagine if they go there, what they do to No Jumper.
Oh yeah, well you've seen what they gonna do at No Jumper.
Oh well, we know No Jumper don't have security after you leave the building. Bars. They job to protect you while you in the building. Not outside the building. What goes on outside stays outside. As you can tell. Shout out to the nigga that got shot at No Jumper. That happened outside? Well, you should have stayed outside because it didn't happen in the building. You dig what I'm saying? But on that part right there, shout out to Fred, FDA, man. Too much. I like to stand up in you on that one, bro. I gotta give you a card, and maybe because me and you, RealToon, sit us down, and we didn't already had a sit down before, and I'm glad FDA, you know what I'm saying, didn't stab me in the back on this one.
What'd you think about when FDA fought?
I didn't get to catch it, but I heard him talking this shit.
I just whooped G Lee ass. I just whooped G Lee in the mile just now. I just whooped this nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. You just got whooped.
You bitch gangster. You certified pussy. You talking about some, I want to press charge, he spit on me. And I spit on you again.
Well, he basically fought Jen Lee. I'm not gonna say FDA just got the best of him. I seen FDA's wife. It looked like she was poking him up in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, like it really went down.
Yeah, she even jumped in.
Yeah, but FDA had been talking down on Jen Lee about using the N-word.
Okay.
And Jen Lee, white boy, rolling 60, claiming rolling 60 and saying he's that nigga. And FDA didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Well, he got a real, I'm the same way. I had ran into that brick wall too, FDA. I had to run into that brick wall too. But not by no white boy. I did with a white boy in the county one time. a white boy playing basketball with me. He felt like he could say nigga when he was hooping. So I slept that nigga on the basketball court and I fucked off and I went to solitary. Damn. Laws looked out there, he was still on the ground. God. Told him quit that nigga. What you say, my nigga you now, nigga? But you could tell where he was hooping at, he grew up, that was a culture he was in. I could tell because he didn't have no goddamn shoes on playing basketball. Right. I said, yeah, he grew up. And you could tell the way he talking everything because I'm like FDA. But you niggas ain't finna start playing with us like that. Yeah, I still got some pride about mine. You hear me? Nigga, I ain't that futuristic yet. You hear me? I ain't that caught up on the culture yet to where that don't mean nothing to me yet because you know what that hurts. I don't give a fuck with the white boy. Let me tell you, the Mexicans got it bad too. But let me tell these Mexicans something that say nigga. Don't you know I know some Mexicans that don't like niggas, like to be called nigga. Because they don't even like niggas. Why the fuck they don't like niggas? I'm not a fucking nigga. And they don't like to hear the other Mexicans say that word and refer to themselves as one.
Right.
And Mexicans said, I said, you know what, well shit, well this motherfucker turned into wire fire.
Right.
Shit, just the niggas, white boys, niggas, too, damn. Now the Mexicans, niggas, damn, what about the Chinese? Got the niggas Chinese? We probably do. We got some niggas, some Chinese Crips, so we probably got some Chinese niggas. Saying that to say that, don't let the word convict you if it ain't used in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? We know when it's used in the wrong way.
Right.
We know that. But if niggas want action, they don't give a damn how you use it. It's the wrong way.
I don't think Jen Lee means any harm. I think he grew up around blacks. He's obviously in a black gang.
But you know what? Jet know better. I don't give a fuck what the white boys say. Cause everybody, I ain't one of them niggas. I ain't one of them niggas either. Yeah. You play the white, you can play the niggas. Cause watch your mouth, bitch.
I don't like it either.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, watch your mouth, bitch. Now, cause I ain't no all that old and all that won't say what you want. I'm gonna tell you. You gotta go in their mouth and get it out of it.
I'm gonna tell
you. When
they
do that,
right?
You go in their mouth and get that nigga out their mouth.
I'm gonna tell you though. This is my thoughts on Jen Lee saying the N-word. It depends on where he stands with the Austin Metcalf situation, right? The situation where the young black track lead / football star stabbed up the white boy who tried to jump. How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the Rodney, the guy who hit the lawman with his car? You know, where do you stand on these issues? Are you a nigga when it's convenient, when it's cool to say, when you're around your partners, or are you a nigga when it count? Are you gonna stand front line with the niggas we going at your own people?
Tell from a crib.
All right.
I got put on a unit called John R. Lindsay unit. When I arrived on this unit, it was an ABAC, KKK, Aryan Brotherhood, white supremacist unit. Niggas run shit. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, some shit, nigga. Watch out, black nigga. Some y'all ain't never heard. A prison ran by the white boys. The toughest white boys you ever see. You know, this niggas walking around with black eyes, beat up. Guess who did it? The white boys. The white boys whooping niggas. Yeah, they jump on them over here. Over where? Over here. What you mean white boys jump on niggas over here? Ain't no jail, nigga. Shit I heard of, fool. Stupid ass nigga. White boy run no jail, nigga. We make white boys sit on the floor where I'm at. On the floor. Don't sit on no bench over here, nigga. Fuck with you. Hey, man, Rick, get on the floor, Rick. Okay, all right then, guy. Shit. Yeah, that part. But I went to a unit. That was zero tolerance. And if anybody want to look this unit up, it's called John R. Lindsay Unit, Jacksboro, Texas. Yeah, the most racist unit, no black employees. There was only one black employee, her name was Miss Cotton. She worked in the laundry.
Miss Cotton?
Miss Cotton. Had her working with the cotton. The cotton drawers, the cotton socks, the laundry, cotton. Yeah. And she didn't like niggas. You better not see. And she was married to a white man. In Jacksboro, Texas. Well, anyway, I want to let y'all know when you go to Jacksboro, Texas, I ride to Jacksboro, Texas, I was already a problem. I'm not like these other gangbangers, y'all. When I go to prison, I got a book this thick that follows me. And in that book, it's got all my records. It lets you know what I am. So when I get to prison, the first thing they do, they hand the guards that book. The guards read that book, they say, who that? OG Percy? Mr. Percy Demerson. Could you step to the front? Well, hell, we just got here off the bus. Everybody said I'm handcuffed. That's me right here. Uncuffing. They uncuffed me from a guy and they took me with them. 5 more guards. They took me to the back room. I'm like, shit, I must be lucky. I'm the first one. I get to leave first. Well, that was the welcome committee. They was welcoming me to Lindsay unit. When I got in there, Mr. Lynn, he opened up my book, The True Testament. He said, well, shit. He said, look like you might be a problem, boy. Boy. Look like you might be a problem, boy. He said, I just want you to know, Demerson, according to your record here, we're gonna have a problem out of you. Anybody got a chessboard? This time it's my move. No, sir. I caught that in the voice alone, the echo out his voice, the way he said, boy. And when the way he said, we gonna have a problem out of you. Oh yeah. No. No, sir. First thing came out, I went, no, sir. He said, you know, and he looked at me and he shook his head. He said, yeah, cause we'll let you know, cause we'll put the hands on you over here. Where the fuck did that come from? Nigga, I just got out the bus with everybody else. Nigga, on this motherfucker 2 minutes, they called me out, now they back and threatening me. He said, now go on get back in that line and pull your britches up. Damn, britches? I ain't heard that one. These motherfuckers for real. Oh, this ain't the place. Yeah, boy, britches. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong unit. Come to find out on that unit, the first day I was over, one of my partners named Lala. He seen me, look out, Percy. What's up? You just got here, fool. He said, man, I know y'all ain't gonna give me. He said, look out, y'all ain't gonna be able to go to the store for the next 2 weeks, so I'm gonna shoot you something over there, keep you, hold you there. I said, man, cool, man. Just got here, nigga. Already spotted nigga. Nigga threw that bitch with a bucket. He said, Percy, where you at? I said, right here. He said, come get this shit. Nigga, some chips, noodles, got a bag of Fritos, about 5 soups, nigga. I'm on like a motherfucker. That's what nigga I'm happy. Nigga, I'm a partner in that shit. Ain't been here a whole hour and I'm on. Oh, y'all don't go to the store in the whole another 2 weeks. Y'all won't get to go get no concert. Y'all got to starve for 2 weeks and I'm gonna be eating tonight. On top of that, well, they called us out to go to rec. And we went to rec, you understand me? We came back and guess what? The cupboard was bare. Well, my shit, nigga, wait, hold on. This must be the wrong bunk. Let me go over to this bunk. I go to, oh, no, that is my bunk. Oh, my shit. My chips, my bags, my niggas. So I'm looking around like, ain't number white boys in there everywhere. God damn, the white boys. You know what I said to myself? I know these white boys ain't gonna fuck my shit. All these niggas stole my shit. I sit on the bed, I just sit around, I just look like this, y'all. Just for the rest of the day, I just sit there and look. And then I played chess. The man said, we're not going to commissary for the next 2 weeks. So whoever got my shit, better eat it. And I'll be damned. By like 10:30 that night, y'all, I heard music to my ears. Oh yeah, somebody eating my shit. They trying to open it up. I heard music to my ears. That's music. That noise right there letting me know my shit, somebody going in it. They trying to eat it. They busting it down. And I jumped up. I said, look out. And I looked around, about like 7 white boys standing around the bunk. I looked over there. I don't know what I did different. I looked over there and I told my partner. I didn't even have a partner. Shout out to the nigga out there from Fort Worth. I said, look out, homie. I said, well, you from the phone? He said, yeah. I said, man, come look out for me right quick. He said, what's up? I said, I'm finna go down and squabble with these white boys. I think one of the niggas my lock and took my shit. He said, I got you. He jumped. He said, I said, just make sure, I said, I don't need no help. Just make sure they don't jump on me, try to jump in. He said, all right, I got you. Anybody try to jump, I'm gonna pop off on they bitch. So I go down there. I said, look out, homie. I said, give me my shit. It's my shit, big hoe. I started digging, hey, white boy, hey, man, what are you doing, man? I said, which one of y'all went in there and got my shit? This is my shit. He said, say, man, that ain't, and I took off on the white boy. Bam, 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 I smoked this game. But and I started doing this, the other white boy on the side and was laughing like, damn, man, hey, man, what are you doing? I take off on him. Bam, bam, I smoke his game. By this time, got another white boy said, man, what's going on? I said, well, all my shit, y'all went in my locker. Now these white boys, you know how white boys, they bleed fast, I fucked up. I'm talking about nigga. Real quick. Wasn't even 10 seconds. Bing, 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 bing. After that, came to find out, I seen 3 white boys come through the door. Looked like got professional wrestlers. They were looking for the nigga to beat up the white boys. Well, I just got here. You know, my weight ain't caught up to their weight yet. When I be here a little, I get to eat what they eating at this county. I get, oh, these hoes look like God. He's some big ass white boy. What the fuck? He said, where is he at? I'm like, well, who is? I jumped off the bed. I said, here I go right here. I said, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I ain't took my chair. And I said, well, what's up? Come tell y'all something. Y'all might not believe this, but this is what I grew up on, y'all. I'm sorry, white boys. Don't get offended. Just like y'all grew up in y'all household, you know how to handle the brother color. Well, in my house, I grew up there, can't no white boy whoop no nigga. That's me. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck how big you is or nothing. I heard y'all can't sing, you can't jump, and you can't whoop a nigga. That's my opinion. And I grew up on that. That's the only racism I grew up on. When it came down to y'all can't whoop me. So I jumped up and I ran over to help him. I said, well, these white boys be. He said, now what happened, brother? Brother? I said, you know, white boy stole my shit. He said, stole? Stealing? They stole from me? I came to find out that the AB and the ACs, they had structure, conditions.
When you say the AB, you're talking about the
Aryan Brotherhood.
What is the AC?
Aryan Circle.
Okay.
Yeah, Aryan Circle and Aryan Brotherhood.
Those are white prison games?
Those are white supremacists gangs. You hear me? Yeah, in the prison system. Along with the KKK and the 211s. The 11 trays. You know what 11 tray is? No. Well, do yourself a favor. Take your fingers, because I always like the school brothers.
11 is K.
Right, 3 times. Tray.
Okay.
That's what they call itself, 11K. So when you do the alphabets, you count on your fingers, get to the 11th alphabet of the letter 3 times. That's why they got 11 tray. That stands for KKK. Symbols that we'll never figure out as black folks. One thing, let me tell you, you got the white knights on their arm. You got with the KKK going across their chest. You got woodpeckers. When you see people with the Woody Woodpecker signs on them, that's another one. When you see the lightning bolts, the cloud with the 2 lightning bolts look like the KISS. Everybody know this little group called KISS, right? Well, if you look at that, where they spell KISS, them 2 lightning bolts at the end is a racial slur that you didn't know nobody. If you go back and look at the word KISS, you can look up the Gene Simmons, Ace, Peter, the rock group, KISS. Notice how they spell the word KISS. Look at the 2 S's at the end. Them are lightning bolts. White boys wore that shit all on them. I ran into the DWB, the Dirty White Boy gang. That's a motorcycle gang. You know them. If you want to fight somebody hard, fight a motorcycle guy. I done fought them all, y'all. But in this prison, all of these signs and coaches are against our color. You know what the sad thing is about the tune?
What? We against each other.
We don't got nothing to say that we don't like them. You know what tattoo you supposed to get say we don't like white folk? But guess what? All them symbols saying, oh, don't forget this. I got it on me too, 100. That 100 stands for 100. I went and got the 100 on my neck when I seen the white boys with it. I'm sorry, white boys. I stole that off y'all. I kept seeing all them. That means I'm a 100% wood. When they say 100% wood, them square up business. They don't turn down nothing. Well, I got 100% on me because I'm 100%. I caught that off the woods. And them woods, I had to start standing up for me as a coach on that unit. That's the unit I told you I left 52-0. I had 52 fights on that. Yeah. White boys. You had black tucking their tails. You had black niggas scared and white boy. I seen a white boy take a nigga and pick him up and slam him on his face. And then he supposed to be my partner. I said, cuz you ain't gonna whoop that white boy. I seen G-Lo tuck his tail from a white boy in there. I seen Cabbage tuck his tail from a white boy. I smoked him every time I knew one thing about me. I told you, I go in there thinking they couldn't whoop me anyway. White what? How big you is? What's up? I take off on him. Everywhere I went, I took off on one. The moral of that story is, they adapted to me. The white people taught me a lesson as far as how to maneuver in a room full of vultures, man. When I was trying to get down for my kind, niggas turned on me. He had blood niggas trying to fight me now. I got into niggas, cuz I thought we gonna stick together against these. Shout out to Evil Blood, man. He came over and he knew what time it was. Little Evil, he knew what time it was. I ain't even crash you out on her. He knew what time it was, but I crashed him out over there though. Yeah, on Crip. My bad. But Big Evil, much love to Big Evil. To Goofy Blood. Cherry Gray Blood. R.I.P. to G-Lo Blood. Shout out to the Crips that was over there, nigga. OG Peanut. Eyeball. He was over there, the real Eyeball. He was over there with me. We rocked out on some gangster shit. But on top of that, these units do exist, man, where the white folks do run them. The niggas don't run nothing, so don't keep thinking y'all can go somewhere and get away with something. Just go, I left that unit 52-0 on a hate spree. White man taught me a valuable lesson one night though. They pulled me out because everybody kept saying, man, you know, you keep fighting these white boys, the white guards will jump on you. I said, the guards, hell yeah, they'll jump on you. The guards gonna jump on you. Them the ones we go to for help. Shit, them the ones that help the white boys jump on niggas. You gotta be kidding. Man, you ain't paid attention yet, Demerson? This is a racist unit. Shit, this is Ku Klux Klan. It got so viral at that place, they shut the unit down due to OG Percy and the white boys going into a big ride inside the church house. Shout out to Bernard Johnson. If y'all ever looked at Bernard Johnson, now Bernard Johnson is a saxophone player that plays the gospel music on the saxophone. Big time saxophone player. He was invited to the unit that year. And the day that Bernard Johnson came was the day the ride was gonna jump off in the church house. We set up a ride to go down in the church house where everybody can meet and just jump it off. Told the white boy, that's it. I had got the black folks so used to me, every time you looked around, black eyes, black eyes, black eyes. Man, who did? Percy. Percy, what? Boy, I had shiners everywhere. I was fighting every day. I was kidding me a white boy every day. I'm gonna mop him up. Soon one of them think they bad. One of them say, Percy, can I holler at you, bro, about what? Let me holler at you, bro. Oh, bitch, I ain't your bro. Your bitch ass away from me now. My homeboy said, I knew you finna do that. My partner will be sitting over there, this nigga real crazy. But you know what they say? I got his back. I had one nigga named Grape. Shout out to Grape, man. Wichita Falls. Little town called Wichita Falls. Partner named Grape. He said, I got you back. And Grape sit there every day. He got bigger and bigger. And he just said, they try to jump me. I got you. I know he gonna fight for me. That's how he said, I ain't finna have to hear him in person. Watch the nigga. He already know I'm finna scrap. I'm squabble out right off the rip. I was in the shower one time, taking a shower, and the white boy staring at me. Real tough. He was just eyeball fucking me while I was in the shower. So I was like, hey, I said, look at that white boy. You can get your eyes off of me. I went back to taking my shower and working my soap. So I turned around, I cut my eyes again. I said, it's all watching me again. I said, look at it. You know me, when I tell you I ran with my cock out, I ain't just talking. Nigga, I put my shower, I had my shower shoes on, and I ran out ass naked. Went right up to his bed and took right off on him. Beep, 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 with no clothes on. And then when he got my soapy ass right back in the shower, I had soap all on that white boy. I beat the brakes off up. Turned at my ass. Tales my crib. About 2 hours later, about 30 guards came in, about 10 guards came in. They said, everybody rack it down, rack it down. He said, Percy, Dimmers. I said, oh, that's me. Gentlemen, come here. Now, this white boy here, never seen him in my life. But this is what you call a peckerwood. Hands, one hand match, one hand this goddamn big. This white boy was big like a giant. He said, Dimmer, he said, do me a favor, take off that shirt. I said, all right, big ass white man. He said, now, hand me your breeches. He took off my breeches. He said, now give me your boxers. My boxers? Now, at this time, everybody racked up looking, trying to see what he doing to me. But he got me in the middle of the floor in front of everybody. He said, now, go down there to that TV and touch that TV. Fuck this guy, I'm naked, sitting in front of everybody naked. And I walked down there and I touched the TV and then I come on back. I got into him. You know what that white man told me after that? He said, now I'm watching your ass. Do something to me about it. He said, you doing what? He said, when I walked to the TV, he said, now I'm watching your ass. Now do something to me about it. Like I did to the one in the shower. Watching my ass. You hear me? Oh, they scrub bitch over here. Thought, white man, we good. Put on your goddamn clothes. I put on my clothes. Believe it or not, that white man became my best friend after that. This is gonna be my last tell from the Crip on him. His name was Golf. Shout out to Lieutenant Golf, man. The baddest motherfuckers over there on the unit. Lieutenant Golf and Creason. Creason was an Avon Brotherhood. Golf was an Avon Circle. And they had money on my head. Creason did everything to fuck over me, and Golf did everything to protect me.
Creason, that's a real white name.
Yeah, that's a real white boy. You ought to see him when you see him. Real redneck Creason. Oh boy, that's a real white.
Yeah, Crease.
I was a Creason, yeah.
Say Crease.
You can't make that shit up. But Creason was a real, and he didn't like Percy for nothing. So one day Creason lied on me and told me that I threatened one of his officers, and they put me in solitary. And Golf came back to Golf and said, Demerson, what you doing back here? I said, your boy Creason just dry locked me back here. He said, I'll get you out of here. On that bullshit, man. I said, yeah, I've been back here 2 days. Time I said I threatened to kill one. I ain't said shit to none of them white boys, man. He locked me up back here, man. He said, don't worry about it, them. So by that time, a blood named Michael Bird out of Denton, Texas. Right here out of Denton, they got a little blood gang down there around Denton, Texas. DeSoto, my bad. Around DeSoto, Texas. That's where he's from, DeSoto. I gotta remember, he's from DeSoto, little blood. His name Michael Bird. He talked. He was a bad motherfucker. So when I was back there, he said, look at that crab ass nigga. What's up with you, old crab ass nigga? I said, yeah, nigga, all right, Snoop, nigga. Come back here, bitch ass nigga. We got, yeah, bud. On crab, I'm gonna bust your bitch ass, old crab ass nigga. I said, so the officers had heard me and him getting into it back and forth in solitary, so they decided the next day to set up a little old match. What if we put them two on the same block together and let them fight? Well, this is what Creason and Golf was thinking. Well, one day, Golf came and said, Demerson, come here, Demerson, come. You want to get from back here? I said, hell yeah, man, please get me out of solitary. He said, well, I got you. He said, you want to go to FOD? Now, FOD is a place niggas do not want to go. FOD will get you burnt up. Have your ass. FOD is the bottom of the barrel cells. You go to FOD, it's a cage inside of a cage, look like a chicken cage, kitchen wall, and that's where they put all the bad actors. Well, it'll be being back here by myself in this cold ass cell. I go to FOD. He said, yeah. He said, you just have to do 30 days in FOD and they'll let you out and put you in medium custody. He said, I'll get you from back here. So next thing they said, they're gonna let the blood nigga out too. And guess where the blood nigga going? FOD. I said, what? He said, yeah, they gonna let Mike out early. He said, now, Demerson, don't you tuck your tail. You still want to get from back here? I said, yeah, I want to get from back here, man. I guess he thought since he was getting out, I was gonna be scared to go back there. I never got to see Mike. I didn't know that motherfucker was that bigger than me. So I was trying to look through my door and see how big he was, but I never got a chance to see him. Anyway, we both went to FOD. When I was back there, shout out to Bubba Crip, neighborhood Crip gang. He said, Percy, they gonna ship you to FOD? I said, yeah. He said, man, do me a favor. I said, what's up? He said, this nigga named Antonio down there, man, whoop that nigga for me, cuz. He the one snitched on me and got me back here and locked up. I said, on Crip, I got him. He said, put that on Crip. I said, on Crip. Shout out to my nigga neighborhood, Bubba Cuz. Everybody knew who Bubba Cuz out the neighborhood Crip gang, man. You know the fuck Bells Eye terrorists. When Bubba Crip say something, he scrap business. Cause me and Bubba Crip, we was trying to stick a tie how many white boys we can whoop. We was trying to break each other's record on fighting. But make a long story short, they let me out. I went down there and I ran to Michael Bird. As soon as I walked to Michael Bird, I said, man, where that blood nigga that was calling me a crab when I was back there? I had a Muslim running my face. The Muslim said, my brother, please, y'all don't do that. Don't do that. That's what the white folks want. They want to see. I said, man, get out my goddamn way. Where he at? He said, well, there you go right there. I looked around and I said, look at him. I went and hit him on his bed. I shook his bed like that. I said, look at him. I said, yeah, come on, let's get that. He said, what's up? I never forget, he had this towel wrapped around his face. You know how they do when you sleep, getting your breathing sleep, you had to take the towel off. He was like, say, man, what's up, man, what you want? I said, yeah, I'm that crab ass nigga you was talking to in the back on lockup. I'm that crab ass nigga. He said, oh, what? He said, say what? So he got up, when he put his feet on side, when boots hit the ground, he got up on side of the bed, I took off on him. Bam, bam, right in the bunk area. Me and him just started fighting back there in the area. I didn't get a nigga time to get ready, so I told him, now, let's go. He said, oh, you gonna do it like that? That's how we doing it, nigga, huh? I said, man, come on, bitch. Hurry up, get your shoes on. I'm gonna wait for you to get ready. Yeah, and I already took off. You already see I'm hitting hard. So by the time I get down, I'm in there. The nigga ain't goddamn me. He ain't moving fast enough. So I go down here to the fighting area. Hold on. I go down here to the fighting area. The nigga still ain't moving fast enough. The nigga still ain't moving fast enough. So when I'm down there, I had come back to the nigga and fight the nigga straight up in the aisle. Me and him get the pizza out in the aisle. Make a long story short, it wasn't 10 seconds, the boss man ran in on me and Michael Bird. And that's when I knew that the white men would play you like they do, like we puppets on a string. So he ran in, the blood nigga ran up and told it on me. Say, hey, man, look at my face, look what he did to me. Look what he did to my face right here, man. They gonna send me back to solid. I just got out, I ain't been out this motherfucker 10 minutes. I'm gonna go back to the cage. Then I just whooped the other nigga, Antonio, he's sitting on the bed having a fucking over there flopping like a goddamn fish. I'm thinking, man, somebody better do this. They ran in trying to help him. He over there, he went into the shot and knocked the brakes off of him. He had it flopping like he had. I'm scared. I'm just hoping he don't start foaming at the mouth right now. I didn't give him time to do nothing before I mashed him out. As soon as his head came up, I put him right back to sleep. Nigga, bing, 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 bing. I had it. Then that bitch locked up on me. I got scared. I said, damn, I'm fucking with these niggas. So when they brung in medical for them, the other nigga walked up to his face. I had cut the blood nigga real bad under the eye. He said, man, look what he did to me, man, right here. That's when I heard it all. I heard the white man say, fuck out my goddamn face, bitch. You just cost me $20. You ain't fight back. And he walked off. Then golf. That's what Creason told the blood dude. And then golf was standing right there. He said, Dimmers, he said, you okay? I said, yes, sir. But go on, unpack your shit and go home, finish doing your time. Bars. Golf. I know it.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.